The world of BTS has always thrived on mystery, from cryptic teasers to unexpected emotional reveals. But this time, something feels different. Whispers of a new reality series featuring Jungkook and Jimin have begun to echo through fan communities, stirring both nostalgia and anticipation. After months of silence, could this really be the project that finally brings two of BTS's most beloved members back together on screen? It began innocently, a few blurry photos, a handful of fan encounters, and a couple of suspiciously similar filming locations. Jimin was seen leaving a HYB studio in Seoul late one evening, camera crews discreetly trailing behind him. Just days later, Jungkook appeared at what looked like the same facility, wearing a casual black hoodie and cap, avoiding press. For casual onlookers, this might mean nothing, but for ARMY, who have mastered the art of decoding every pixel of BTS's movements, these small coincidences were enough to light a wildfire. Soon, hashtags like #JungkookProject and #BTSReality 2025 trended worldwide. Some fans even claimed to have seen camera rigs labeled with BTS Doku 2025, while others found a new internal trademark listing under HYB for a program titled Beyond the Stage, Jimin and Jungkook. If real, this would be the first major collaboration between the two since 2023, and the most personal yet. There's something special about Jungkook and Jimin together. They're the youngest duo in BTS. Two people who grew up under the same spotlight, endured the same fears, and supported each other through the chaos of fame. From Jungkook's playful energy to Jimin's gentle reassurance, their bond has always radiated warmth. Fans still remember their Run BTS chemistry, the way Jungkook's laughter softened Jimin's seriousness, or how Jimin always made sure the younger one was eating enough during tours. A reality series focusing on the two isn't just content, it's emotion in motion. It's a chance to see the human side of idols who have spent a decade giving everything to their fans. If the rumored show truly explores their friendship and growth, it could become one of the most intimate portraits of BTS ever filmed. HYB, as usual, has chosen silence, neither confirming nor denying. But silence, in the BTS universe, is never empty. It's calculated. Every major BTS rollout, from Jungkook's Golden to Jimin's Face, was preceded by weeks of subtle social media hints and coded fan speculation. Some insiders have quietly suggested that this project could be part of the official lead-up to BTS's 2026 comeback, functioning as an emotional bridge between the members' solo journeys and their eventual reunion. A source from a Korean entertainment outlet reportedly described the project as a reflective narrative that explores what BTS means beyond the stage, through the eyes of Jimin and Jungkook. If true, that would make this show not just entertainment, but a symbolic step toward BTS's rebirth as a group. Fans haven't forgotten the raw, emotional memories shared between these two. When Jimin cried during their 2022 Festa dinner, Jungkook was the first to comfort him. When Jungkook doubted his abilities, Jimin told him, "You're the center of the stage for a reason." It's these little, unscripted interactions that made millions fall in love with their brotherhood. Seeing them back together, this time, not as global superstars, but as two people finding their place again, would be an emotional storm for fans worldwide. Watching Jimin and Jungkook heal together would be like healing with them, wrote one fan on Weverse. They've always carried the light for us. Now it's our turn to see their truth. Speculation about the show's format is already running wild. Some believe it will take on a documentary-style tone, similar to In the Soup, featuring quiet conversations, nature retreats, and songwriting moments. Others suggest a creative reality concept, where Jungkook and Jimin collaborate on music, challenge each other with personal goals, and reflect on their journey toward BTS's reunion. A particularly viral fan theory claims the show might culminate in a joint performance or song release, symbolizing unity and closure before the group's 2026 comeback. If that's true, if Jimin's poetic lyricism merges again with Jungkook's powerhouse vocals, it could mark the beginning of BTS's next musical chapter. This year has already been heavy with meaning for BTS and ARMY. Each member is completing military service, preparing quietly for what many call the return era. For Jungkook and Jimin, both known for their emotional depth and artistic honesty, 2025 feels like a year of reckoning, a time to look back before stepping forward. Every ending is just a beginning in disguise, Jungkook once said during his Golden promotions. Fans believe that if this project truly exists, it could serve as the poetic ending to their solo journeys and the start of something far greater. Social media has erupted with reactions ranging from disbelief to pure joy. Jungkook are the emotional heartbeat of BTS, one fan posted. If they're really filming together again, 2025 just became the year of healing. Others pointed out how significant it would be to see them in a non-promotional setting, no fancy stages, no structured interviews, just two friends reconnecting as themselves. It's not about choreography or charts. Another fan wrote, "It's about two souls who've been through everything, finding each other again." It's been said that true friendship doesn't fade. It simply waits. For Jimin and Jungkook, their story has always been written in moments. A shared smile, a soft word of comfort, a knowing look on stage. And now, as the world waits for BTS's next chapter, perhaps their story is about to take center stage once again. Not as idols, but as two people who grew up together, fell apart, and found their way back to each other. The cameras may capture the surface, but what fans are truly waiting to see is the heart, the brotherhood, the laughter, the tears, and the love that made BTS what it is today. Because deep down, everyone knows, when Jungkook and Jimin stand side by side, something inside the world of BTS feels complete again. For a fandom as vast and passionate as ARMY, silence doesn't mean confusion, it means investigation. Within hours of the first rumors about the Jungkook and Jimin reality project, fan researchers around the world began tracing every clue. Twitter threads grew like wildfire, dissecting airport photos, production vans, even background staff uniforms. One ARMY in Seoul even claimed that she overheard a camera crew discussing Chapter 2 BTS content near the HYB building. Was this just wishful thinking? Or had BTS quietly begun documenting the most emotional transition of their career, from separation to reunion? HYB has long mastered the art of building emotional momentum. Every BTS project, from the Love Yourself series to Proof, was designed not just as an album but as a narrative, a reflection of human growth, pain, and healing. This rumored Jungkook Jimin project feels like the next chapter in that storytelling pattern. Industry insiders note how HYB tends to reintroduce members in pairs before major group events. In 2019, it was V and Jungkook through Bon Voyage. In 2020, it was RM and Suga through creative documentaries. Now, in 2025, it could be Jimin and Jungkook, symbolizing harmony. The dual energy of emotion and strength that a Korean entertainment journalist wrote. If HYB is really producing a docu-series around Jimin and Jungkook, it's not random. It's emotional marketing, the soft launch of BTS's return to brotherhood. The silence, therefore, isn't avoidance. It's orchestration. HYB understands the psychology of ARMY. Mystery breeds meaning, and waiting creates value. Both Jimin and Jungkook have always embodied contrasting yet complementary forces. Jimin represents emotional vulnerability, a mirror of softness and empathy. His solo works like Crazy and Promise showed the pain of perfection and the beauty of imperfection. Jungkook, on the other hand, represents passionate drive, the perfectionist who pushes himself beyond human limits. His solo album Golden was about fearlessness, fame, and chasing freedom. Together, they create a story that's deeply human, one heart that feels and one heart that fights. That's why this rumored project feels so symbolic. It's not just about behind-the-scenes footage, it's about the duality of growth. About how two people who once chased dreams as teenagers now stand as men redefining purpose.